I've managed to get my hands on a very frozen moosehide satchel, and decided we're going to spend a few days here in HRV, a few episodes specifically, but also days. Hello Legion, this is Hadrian, thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series, where we are now in an ice cave, and I don't believe that I necessarily have anything to worry about here, but I'm going to be a little bit cautious, and I'm going to listen for howling. Because somewhere in HRV, and again, haven't spent a ton of time in this zone, but I've become much more familiar with it this year, particularly through content on the channel. There exists the possibility that I'll actually see a wolf inside this cave. So I will need to be mindful of that particular threat. And I don't think it's necessarily this cave, but a cave somewhere in HRV, might be one of the lower caves, does indeed have the threat of a wolf. Now, I kind of just want to drop off here, I'm not going to lie. Although I don't know if it's going to let me do that. So let's see if we can maybe eat a few things. It does seem like I'm getting a little bit tired. So if we eat the last of that moose meat, which I should do anyway, that's helpful. I could eat this dusty dog food. Need to anyway. Just because it's one of the heavier items that I can carry. And I might have some cans I can drop. And I just need to get below that 87.73 mark. I could also, tell you what, it's so strange to me that the thermos is in this tab. Like, I expect it to be, like, more towards the top. I'll just have to gradually adjust to that. Okay, so a little bit more energy there. And with that, I should be able... Oh, really? Okay, well, in that case, I'm just going to drop this rock. And that'll almost be enough. Let's drop those 4 sticks, and we're good. Alright, down we go. Literally, all of that for just 2 seconds of climbing. I probably could have just dropped off one of these sides, but I didn't trust it, and I don't want to lose health unnecessarily. I already did that last episode, thank you very much. So let's grab some coal while we're here, because I will be, you know, grabbing as much coal as I can, just as a precaution. Given that we are in one of the game's harsher zones, there is not as much going on here in terms of shelter, apart from the cave systems, which are nice. So we shall have to see what HRV has in store. Now, I don't hear a wolf pattering around, and I don't hear any howling, but this just... There's probably more than one cave that looks like this in HRV. It's the cave systems that I'm maybe still least familiar with. And maybe that's true of many of us. Okay, that seems like not completely a dead end. You know what it might be time for? It might be time to bust out some spray paint in a second. Genuinely, it might be time for that. Okay, where is this going? I have a feeling this might lead straight back to where I just was. Hello? Oh, okay. Pinnacle Peaches. Survive the outdoors, worn ski jacket, new t-shirt. That's not a bad find, and a bedroll that I don't really need. Interesting. Okay. I don't think this... Yeah, the wolf is not in this cave. But I just want to keep my head on a swivel nonetheless. Yeah, so spray paint would be handy for sort of marking off areas that I've already explored. And honestly, I should have gotten it out the second I started saying something, because I could tell that I was at the part of the cave where... Hello. Where I was going to run into a little bit more trouble. and just more branching paths. Beef jerky.
Useful.
Firearm cleaning kits. That's maybe promising. Is that coal? Yes, it is. Sticking up out of the ground. The advantage of being in the cave, you know, and the advantage of trying to find this wolf, if it gives you an advantage, is that you do hear the wolf in the cave. You can hear it pattering around. You can hear it howling, even. So, like, when you're in the cave with the wolf, if you pay attention, and you kind of know that there's that possibility, okay, yeah, we just came full circle. You kind of know that there's possibility, then you can sort of be ready. So the fact that I'm not hearing anything is reassuring. I do need to rest and regain some condition, and I will do that, and I'll do it inside this cave. I think I need to go this way now, because previously I went the other direction. It's a pretty complex system here. Okay, here is a piece of coal. What I don't remember is where this will spit me out. But this is why I wanted to do this. I wanted to have a little bit of time to more fully explore this zone, especially given that we're playing on a more approachable level here. Did you hear that? That sounded a lot like a footstep somewhere, but I know the wolf isn't here. It would have howled by now if it was here. Okay. So, I don't need a fire at the moment. Yeah, I think it's just stuff falling in the cave, but that's kind of disconcerting. There's a part of me that wants to go ahead and read some of this book. Let's go ahead and get 2 hours in, which I might be able to swing. Yup, just barely. Okay. That's kind of perfect. I wonder if that small amount of illumination from around the corner would count and give me the ability to read right now. I mean, I could potentially just go around the corner. That'd be fine, too. Alright, too dark to read. Let's try it. I don't know that I've ever tried that. Which is a little bit silly to say, but it's true. So, okay, that's just coming from this little spot here. Does this actually count as reading light? No, it doesn't. That would be so cool if it did. And I wish that it would. Maybe if I find my way back to one of the caves that's more fully lit, would that count? You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just drink. Well, first of all, I'm going to eat these banged up pinnacle peaches. I've picked up a few more things, and there's no reason for me to be like walking around as encumbered as I have been. I can definitely... I'll be able to carry more things for sure, but I also... One of the reasons I wanted the moosehide satchel, which is thawing out, by the way. One of the reasons I wanted this thing is that... you know, come to think of it, hold on, let me get a fire going here. Is so that I could carry more, but also so that I would be less encumbered as I walked around, and I would be able to move a little bit faster. Obviously. It's a big win that we are going to be able to move a little bit more effectively through the world now. So... I'm going to dump some coal on the fire. And I'm going to dump this right next to said fire. Let that thaw out. Is there anything else that I can cook while I'm here? Because I don't have any cooking gear, so I can't actually do anything ingredients-wise. Alright, that dusty dog food will be more edible when I wake up. I do still have plenty of water. I don't necessarily need to make more, and I have what I need to get more. For now, I think I'm just going to sleep. Let's get 8 hours of sleep. Alright, so the fire's going to go out, but we're going to be warm enough. Which, you wouldn't necessarily think that in an ice cave, but we are, in fact, warm enough, which is nice. So let's drink that Summit Soda, get rid of that extra weight. Also, finally finish that dog food. I did finish the moose meat. So, yep, we'll just drink some water there. And now I think I just want to pass some time until we have a little bit of daylight. Although I could potentially sharpen some things. That's one way to pass time. Alright, let's cancel. We've got daylight. I'm going to finish reading that book and then drop it. Perfect. Alright, let's pick that up. Fire starting level 2, finally. Put that back on. And hold on, am I carrying an additional clothing item that I forgot about? Yes, I am. I got this worn ski jacket that I do not need, so let's drop that. I'll harvest the t-shirt, because it takes 10 minutes and we'll get some free cloth. And as I recall, I think maybe there's one more item. Yeah, the decent wool socks. Let's go ahead and repair these. Repair skill is starting to get a little bit better. I haven't failed as much recently, and that's nice. Let's also repair the decent wool long johns, because long johns are the better underwear in the game. So that's always a plus. And I have some more repairing that I could do, truth be told, but I'm comfortable with what I've gotten done here. So why don't we drink some water, keep an eye on that. I have some tea. I have some things I can drink for sure, but... Okay, now I have a lot of firewood on me at the moment. I do want to drop this book, if it's not necessary that I continue to lug that around. I also do have I have 2 extra fire strikers. I'll keep those on me, because they're fire strikers. I think I will go ahead and drop the cardboard matches that I've picked up. Because I have the fire strikers, the matches are a bit superfluous. They're a bit unnecessary. They are. Alright, I only have 1 bandage. That's good to keep an eye on. Is there anything else? How is my... Yeah, I could definitely eat some more. So if we sort by weight... Carrots are actually taking up the most weight at the moment. I have some lower condition carrots. Let's eat those. And I also do have... Just so I don't forget, I have the... What is it called? The burdock root. Which would come in handy. Okay. Let's head out into the world. Also, I think I can safely drink another coffee here. Yeah, that's throwing me off. I'll eventually remember. But it is definitely throwing me off. That is in the Tools tab. I think it should just be in the Food tab, honestly. There was a hotfix, by the way, just prior to this episode after recording the previous one. So for those of you who have been curious about a hotfix for the game, oh, I know exactly where this is. This is the cave I was angling for earlier. No friggin' way. Interesting. Alright, well, I don't need to go back up there. I left some stuff at the base of the rope, but nothing essential for survival. So at this point, I'm in pretty good shape. Is there anything else that I can eat? Probably. Let's go ahead and eat this 58% carrot. The potatoes are pretty heavy, but I can eat a few cattails just to dip below encumbrance. If I drink some water, this might do it, maybe? Not quite. Okay. Well, we can drop a stick. Drop 6 sticks. There we go. Alright. So let's do a little bit of exploring, shall we? I'm not sure if there's a rifle spawn in HRV, although part of me is thinking one of the variants, perhaps, could show up here. I genuinely don't know. This has been one of my favorite things about the Long Dark content on the channel this year. It's just being able to try out new things, explore new zones, learn more about sections of the game that I haven't learned a lot about, even though HRV has been in the game for a long time now. For those of you who are very new to the channel, this is not really new news anymore. It's hard to believe it's almost been a year since the channel came back. But I was gone for 2.5 years. 2.5 years, mostly coinciding with what you might call the panini. What some people I know call the panini. But not entirely. Okay, so we do have a wolf down here. That was expected. Any other cattails by chance? I hear the wolf, but I don't see it. And it might not be actually down here. It might be up above me. But it sounded very much in front of me. We'll see. I feel like it's down here. I just don't want it to get the drop on me. There's a lot blocking my view at the moment. Still looking for cattails. Oh, there's some over there. Nice. As I get locked in by a branch unexpectedly. That's rude. Okay, so there's a cave. I knew there would be a cave in here somewhere. I think that one leads elsewhere, and that might be the one that has the wolf the community has affectionately referred to as sketchy. I don't think well, I actually know for a fact that wolf noise could not have come from sketchy inside the cave while we're out here. I know that sounds, perhaps to some of you, a little bit outlandish. But it's just a different environment. So wolves inside that cave are not going to be heard out here. But anyway, yeah, I was gone for a while, and one of the things I did not do while the channel was offline is play a lot of the Long Dark. So a lot of the stuff that was new 3.5 years ago, and newer 3.5 years ago, is still pretty new to me. Not all of it, but some of it. I'm not picking up all of the cattail heads here, by the way. Oh, nice. For some reason I thought this was an interior cave, but it's clearly not. Decent thin wool sweater. I'm not going to worry about that. The hunting knife. Nah. Gonna leave that too. There's some more cedar firewood. Some more coal. I am going to let myself be a little bit encumbered here just for the sake of having... Ooh, that's a lot of coal. I don't need that much. I might need it later. But I don't necessarily want to lug all of that around with me right now. Okay. This is where I feel like I might run into the wolf. Also, I kind of want to climb that. It's nice to be lightly encumbered enough that I can kind of think about making that decision. I think I was right. I don't think the wolf is down here. Either that or he's walked all the way down. He or she has walked all the way down that particular section. Okay, so there's a cattail. Worth grabbing. A few more over here. Ooh, I hear some ptarmigan. Probably if I climb that rope, I will find them. I don't need to go too crazy on cattails, but since I'm here, it's worth doing. Okay. Let's continue our exploration, shall we? I need to remember where exactly this rope takes me to. I do definitely hear some ptarmigan as well, so I have a specific reason in mind for wanting to chase that. Let me see if I can drop. It does seem like a blizzard is rolling in pretty fast. It's not a full blizzard, though. It's not an actual storm at the moment. Could turn into one. I'm going to drink some herbal tea. Alright, let's get up here. Thankfully not as long of a climb as the one that we attempted in the last episode. I don't have a particular objective that I'm chasing at the moment, apart from just exploring HRV and getting a little bit more map knowledge. I've gotten plenty this year already about this zone, but I would just like to keep it up. Okay, bearings. Do I see the signal fire? Alright, there's the signal fire. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the bulk of the zone's, like, lower region is over there. So this is the... This is sort of the, southwest corner of the map. If I were to use charcoal right now to draw, that's what would be uncovered. Also, where are those ptarmigan? I know I heard them. Oh, I don't have a rock at the moment. That's rude. Well. Might be time. Oh, I see them. I haven't successfully shot a revolver with the ptarmigan yet. Or, shot a ptarmigan with a revolver, yeah. If I manage to successfully shoot a revolver with a ptarmigan, that will be my most watched YouTube video of all time. That'll be the one that gets us to 1 million subscribers. Got him.
This'll come in handy.
Okay. So now we have a little bit of a stink, which is a little bit of a problem. I do see a deer over there, so I'm actually going to head that direction a little bit. There are caves around here. I don't quite remember where they are, but I don't really have the ability to just stop and cook this thing right now. I kind of feel like there might... Oh. There's a wolf right there. I might be able to get some free revolver skill here and also run the wolf off. Would much prefer if I had a rifle, but that's another reason, by the way, that I'm happy that I found the moose-hide satchel, because once we find the rifle, we're going to be carrying that very heavy rifle around with us. Did not hit the wolf, unfortunately. Thought that I would, but I didn't, so... Okay, need to find the cave, though. There's a part of me that just wants to leave this ptarmigan here until I know where the cave is, and then come back for it. Because I think there's also a bear up here. Somewhat close. And even if there's not, like, I kind of want to err on the side of caution, if you know what I mean. I kind of want to play as though there is a bear. Just trying to remember where I could potentially dip into a cave. I know. I know. I might not necessarily need to find a cave. Like I said, there are lots of spots... Ooh, this is promising. There are lots of spots in HRV that... Yeah. Like this. Are just sort of hidey holes, and this is an actual cave. Oh yeah, this is an actual cave. This is the one I was hoping to find, believe it or not. Okay, I also think this might be Sketchy's cave. So let's drop the ptarmigan. I'm going to go ahead and light a fire right... Well, let's do a couple things. We're going to light a fire right here. Fire striker for firewood. Let's use a stick. Okay. I don't hear Scruffy. Or not Scruffy, but Sketchy. I do not. but we might not be close enough.
That
Ooh.
didn't work.
Was that my only tinder? It was. Okay, let's go ahead and harvest a stick. This is going to give us, by the way, we're going to be able to make the frickin' bedroll. So that's another win from HRV. Wasn't expecting that necessarily. All right, 85% star chance. We just failed that. So hopefully we won't fail 2 85% star chances in a row. That would be less than ideal.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
That would mean that today is not a good day.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
I used to make these jokes. Not really jokes, just I used to make comments when starting fires. Like if there's a 60% star chance, like, okay, well, that means there's a 3 in 5 chance of starting the fire. So if we'd fail twice, I would say things like, okay, next time it's going to start. And I've taught statistics, so like I'm aware that it's not like literally like that. But invariably, people came into the comments and were like, that's not the way that it works. I'm like, well, yeah, I know that. But like on a perfectly average day, that's the way that it works. It's just that not every day is perfectly average. No day is perfectly average. But if we're close to a perfectly average day, then 2 failures means the third one will. Making that assumption, you can go that far. Okay, let's go ahead and cook some more coffee, because we kind of need to. We don't have a lot of water, seems like, and I kind of knew that. So let's do that. We're going to grab the ptarmigan carcass, harvest it. Let's go ahead and get the meat off this guy. One minute till ready. Okay, let's go ahead and drink that. Put the ptarmigan down. 38 minutes till ready. 5 minutes till melted. Okay, well, what I can definitely do with that is I can take the ptarmigan carcass and harvest 1 feather. Just 1. I need 2. But this is a really, really big moment for me, honestly. I know that sounds a little bit silly, but like we have been trying to get this frickin' thing since the end of Against All Odds Season 7. And that was going on, that was about a month ago at this point. Really been trying for a while. All right, let's go ahead and eat this ptarmigan. And then we'll put the rest on the ground for now. Let's continue to make some water because we need to. But now I can put this back down and keep making, well, let's do more water first. Okay, so let's harvest another feather. Been trying to get the improvised down bedroll in my inventory for a while. So this is a nice step in the right direction. All right, non-potable pastime. Let's keep making water, because I think I might want to make some tea or coffee in a minute. Like, there's a part of me that wants to grind some cooking skill for a second here. I don't know. Do we make more? Yeah, let's make more. Almost done. And I don't remember, we'll have to check. I don't remember if I need to have a workbench in order to make this thing. I kind of doubt it. I should be able to just make it. But I don't remember for sure. Okay, 1 more round of these while we finish harvesting the ptarmigan. And this is it. I already have the feathers I need. This is just extra feathers. Which I assume feathers are needed to repair the down bedroll. I would just assume that. All right, still got plenty of time on this fire. Let's see. Well, before I start cooking too much, I guess we'll take a look at this new bedroll. Improvised down bedroll takes... Sorry, for whatever reason, I was looking at that thinking it was the bearskin bedroll. I'm staring at the improvised down bedroll. So it would take 3 hours with just a sewing kit, and it'll be done. Yes, please. I've got 3 hours on this fire. Let's go ahead and put some more on the fire, because I want to be able to use this fire when I'm done with it. We're going to stay on this side of it, just in case this is, in fact, Sketchy's cave. I don't think Sketchy will come all the way to us where we are right now, but that doesn't mean I want to tempt fate, you know? Alright, so sewing kit. Let's just make the thing outright right now. First of all, I want to get a sense, too, of what the difference is. Tell you what, let's go ahead and repair. I think someone suggested this as well. Although, this is going to eat up some of the cloth that I have. I think I picked up a... No, I didn't pick up that hat. That's unfortunate. So if I repair this thing, I won't have enough to make it. But I remember someone suggesting that I do this. But even before I thought about that suggestion, I was going to do it myself. So yeah, I want to make sure that I have enough cloth to fully repair the bedroll first, which I just need 2 at the moment. And then in order to make it, I need 3. And I have 3. Yes? Let's see. I have 4. So I need 1 more piece of cloth. 1 more. Man, if I'd picked up that hat, I would have what I need right now. So let's go ahead and walk. First of all, I'm going to eat this just to finish it off. Let's walk through the cave for a moment.
My stomach. It hurts. Oh, God, it hurts.
Was that raw? That was cooked, wasn't it? That might have been a piece of the ptarmigan that hadn't been... Oh my god, it was. There was a little bit more ptarmigan meat, and I just ate raw ptarmigan meat. I did not pay attention. Okay, well, we live here now. Food poisoning. So now we need to rest. That's unfortunate, but still... Having just done that to myself, I do want to walk around this cave for a moment. It's going to be relatively easily handled, I think. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Rifle cartridge. More cedar firewood. I'm going to pick this up, because I could potentially use it. Oh, man, deja vu. I think I had a fire there. Either in a past Against All Odds series, or in the Against All Challenges series, maybe. At some point. Which we still haven't finished, because we need... Oh, this poor dude face-planted. Face-planted to their death.
I'll take it.
Emergency stem. Fresh cooked venison. Okay. Oh, ragged hoodie. That's the cloth I need. Okay. Okay. In that case, hold on. Let's double back. Because this is going to be kind of perfect. We do need to wrap up this episode. This is going to be more than perfect.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You can, but you're not gonna right now. Okay. Let's harvest this cloth. Now, the only thing that could go wrong right now... Yeah, I'm losing health due to the...
I need to find a place to rest.
Okay. I have the improved rest, so that should help. But I need to sleep this off. Let me make sure that I've done everything that I can. Yeah, I can't make it right now. I've got to rest first. So, that's unfortunate. But at the very least... Hang on. Will this fit here? It should, in theory. Oh, wait, I saw it turn green. Come on, I know you're there somewhere. It's just like a pixel where it fits. All right, let's try over here. Perfect. Okay. So we need to sleep for 12 hours, honestly. I've done everything that I needed to. I could always take a few more just for precaution. But honestly, like, I'm a little bit paranoid.
Oh, come on.
That treatment didn't do anything. I've already taken what I need to. I just need to sleep. Because I'm not resting, I'm losing health still. It's giving me paranoia a little bit because, like, I just lost a lot of health there. I'll actually gain a little bit of condition back, which is nice. Okay, so I'm pretty thirsty. Should have kept an eye on that. Food poisoning's healed. Now it is sunrise as well, which means we now have an opportunity as we end the episode here. Where are you? Oh, did I pick you up yet? No, I didn't. Pick up. Alright, now, what I don't want to happen is I don't want to fail this repair, which could happen. Seems like the game thought about it for a second there. Alright, so not only did we fully repair it, but let's take a look at this. So if we have the bedroll, that's a 8.9 degree warmth bonus, okay? So with this new bedroll, let's also take a look at food. Yeah, we're good. Spend 3 hours. Finally! Oh my god, finally. This feels so good. There it is. Improvised down bedroll. Look at that. 14.4. Not bad at all. And how much does it weigh altogether? 2.42 pounds. So it's a little bit heavier, but you know, it's not too bad. So if we drop that, beautiful. You know, I just need the screenshot for the thumbnail. I'm just going to stare at it lovingly for a second. Oh, that feels so good. That feels so, so, so good. But now that we finally have this, what I'm going to do is, I guess we'll pick it up, and I'm going to rest for just like another hour here for the sake of just getting the stopping point for this episode. In the next one, I'm going to continue exploring HRV, probably spend at least the one more episode here, 2 at the most, and then start heading back into Milton and seeing what else we can accomplish in the direction of Signal Void. We could get some repairs done prior to going to Forsaken Airfield, so that's kind of what my thinking is, but what I'm hoping is that I'll find a rifle here. If not here, then somewhere in Milton, because there are lots of places where it could be. Just haven't found one yet. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. For channel emotes and member badges, look for the join button to learn more. New episodes drop every day but Wednesday at 1 p.m. US Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you next time.